Hey girl, what is up? My name is Laura, and you're watching this video because you've expressed interest in the coaching opportunity with me and my team Wild and Free. And I'm so pumped to tell you a little bit more about this coaching opportunity because it has literally changed my life, which I'm sure you're like, okay girl, like slow your roll. But truly, this has really changed me inside and out with my health and wellness. I'm creating a life of freedom and a life I actually want to live. Instead of just existing, I truly want to live. So this is gonna be a short video. I'm not gonna be able to cram all the nooks and crannies of all the details about coaching. So if you do have any other questions that I did not cover in this video, please reach out to me and I would love to talk one-on-one with you or FaceTime with you because I think that would be the best way to really get to the nooks and crannies of your question. So let me just start by giving you a little background about me and my journey and how I started coaching. So back in May of 2018, you guys, I was stuck. I was miserable in my job. I started noticing that my clothing weren't fitting me really well. And even more importantly, I just didn't feel comfortable in my skin. It was also the first time in my life that I was experiencing pain. I was having sacroiliac joint pain, which is where your spine and your pelvis meet, which was crazy. I'd never experienced pain like that in my life. And then really to top it off, the straw that broke the camel's back, I couldn't do my favorite pastime, which if you guys don't know me is hiking. Hiking is my passion. It feeds my soul. And one day in May, I tried to go on this moderate hike that I should have been able to do. I've hiked 14ers in Colorado and I couldn't do it. I had to turn back around off that mountain and I felt defeated. And like I said, after all that other stuff, it was the last thing. It was what drove me to actually focus on myself inside and out is what I call my why, my catalyst. So back in May of 2018, I was scrolling Instagram one night like you do, and I found this girl and she looked super happy. She was rocking her postpartum fitness and health journey. And she's talking about online boot camps. And I was like, what? What is this? So I slid into her DM and I was like, hey girl, what is this boot camp you're speaking of? And of course she told me. And I accepted her invite. I was so stuck and so done with feeling crappy that I was like, let's give this a shot. I don't know you, I don't know anything about this boot camp, but I can always quit and be peace out if it doesn't work. Well, guess what? It worked. I fell in love with the simplicity and just how effective the program was and how easy it was to just follow the nutrition plan, the program, the workouts, and the products. I love the products. So after a couple months of just rocking it, my coach was like, hey girl, you're killing it. You're doing all the things, you're posting to Instagram about your journey. You can get paid to do this, right? And I was like, no. And so she told me about being a coach. And I was like, no, like most people say, because they have these preconceived notions that they can't do it. And I'll get to that in a second. So finally I was like, you know what? Let me just try it. Because there was still something in my life that was missing. And I couldn't put my finger on it, but I was like, you know what? Maybe coaching is the thing that I'm missing. And guess what? It was. And it just filled my passion bucket. It gave me more of a purpose and an impact outside of the walls of the hospital where I work. I'm a physical therapist during my 9 to 5. And it also gave me this coaching sisterhood that I never had before, of just other women that just got it and just had your back with helping you become the best person you can be. So that's a little bit about my journey and how I got started coaching. So let me tell you a little bit more about what actually coaching is, okay? So coaching is you first start by filling your cup first. So again, with the workouts, with nutrition, and with your personal development. So reading what I call good vibes, books that help you inside and out, and supplements. And then you help hook other people up with this too. You share the love. And I do that 2 ways, okay? So I have boot camps that I run every month, and I help plug in clients into those. And again, just like what you do for you, you help hook them up with workouts, nutrition plans, supplements, and then accountability groups. And what I do is I check into my accountability group, what I call my sweat studio, online every day, and I just kind of pump up the peeps in there and help them with their journey. I also send out accountability check-ins every week on Fridays, and then I also hook them up with meal plans every Sunday. And then the other thing I do is I help mentor women like you and becoming a coach and having their own coach business. And to be honest, I love helping clients in the boot camps, and I love getting messages from clients saying like, hey, I'm able to fit into my like pre-pregnancy pants. I'm like migraine free for the first time in my life. Like those, I wake up and I cherish those. But I really, really, really love helping other women run successful businesses and having the feeling that I have as a coach. So that's kind of that. And then we also have like 1 to 2 coach trainings a week online. And that's just a way that we get free trainings on how to be the best human being, but also coach, and how to mentor our clients and how to mentor our coaches. And then also just to like hang out virtually with our coach sisterhood. And other than that, I just really share my journey. I connect with people like you, and then I just see if people, if this is the best solution for them. That's really it. That's what it takes to be a coach. Pretty awesome, right? We get paid to do that. That's like legit my job. It is freaking phenomenal. Okay, so let me just quickly talk about some of the questions and concerns I usually get from people, which I also had to before becoming a coach. So the first like question or concern I usually get is time. So you guys, I still work a 9-to-5 job Monday through Thursday. I'm slowly building that life of freedom, but I still work 9-to-5 Monday through Thursday. When I first started becoming a coach, I only worked my coaching job 30 minutes a day, you guys. 30 minutes. That's it, okay? To start having a successful business. Now, as I'm building more of a client base and a coaching team, obviously I'm putting more time. Obviously with anything, the more time you put into it, the more benefit you get. But again, to start out, 30 minutes a day, you guys, that's it, okay? Another concern that I get is that I don't want to be salesy. Like I see sales people like on Instagram, I don't want to be salesy. Good. I do not want you to be salesy on my team, okay? As you probably guys know from me, I don't think you guys think I'm salesy. If you like look into my stories on Instagram or my posts on Instagram, and it's not about being salesy. It's about being able to share and connect and seeing if the solution is right for people. That's it. The other thing is I get a lot of like concerns about like, I'm not where I want to be in my fitness journey. I don't have rock hard abs. Again, please, I invite you to scroll back onto my Instagram and look at how when I started as a coach a little over a year ago. You guys, I was about 20 pounds heavier when I first started. And that did not mean that I wasn't able to help people. People want to see people working on themselves authentically. Again, people want to see that journey, and it's just more real, right? So again, I encourage people to kind of get out of that mindset that you have to be like where you want to be. And let's be honest, you're always working on yourself, right? I'm still not where I really want to be. I'm constantly working on my health and fitness, okay? And then the other question I get is that I don't know anything about Instagram or social media. Like I don't have followers. And again, you guys, I started with like 200 followers on Instagram. I first started, no joke, I had no idea how to add more like pictures to the stories. I literally did not. we provide all this training in our coach trainings. So don't worry about that. I got you, okay? And then quickly, how we get paid. So we get paid by commission when we hook people up with this, the programs, nutrition, accountability. And then we also have a thing called cycle bonuses, so bonuses. And if you are interested in this and have more questions about how we get paid, I would love to go over with you, but with this like short video, I won't go into details, okay? And then the third thing is that we earn trips. So I've actually earned 3 trips, 2 to Florida and 1 to Mexico in a year, and like a little over a year that I've been coaching. So if you love traveling, it's pretty awesome that you get to earn trips by just helping people. So pretty cool. All right, you guys. So again, this has truly been what I needed, that missing link in my life. It's filled my passion bucket and gave me purpose outside the walls of my hospital. I'm part of something bigger. I feel like I have an impact. I'm creating a life of freedom, not only like financially, but time, which time is like literally what I was looking for. I love spending time with my family, my dog, and I want to go on trips and hiking whenever I want. And it really just pushes you to be the best version of you inside and out, which that's also what I needed. I needed like more accountability. So who I'm looking for? I'm looking for ladies that are driven, that are independent, that are wanting to actually help people. Okay, that's super important, okay? That are willing to learn and are coachable. And if you love the outdoors and travel and hiking and dogs and tattoos, you get bonus points. So if this sounds like you and your jam, let's talk, girl. I would love to answer any questions or concerns that you have. Again, it'd be better on the phone or FaceTime. And me and my team, Wild and Free, we have some really big goals this year, and we would love for you to join this adventure. Nerves, if you're nervous, that's all good. I'll help you walk through it. But having that like something pulling at your heartstrings, like that feeling that you're like, this is right for me, listen to that, okay? All right, girl. Well, I would love to hear from you soon, okay? All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.